Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to February 1st. I want to share some stories with you this month of people who I think are interesting. Some we've heard of, some we haven't. And today I want to start with Angela Bowen, perhaps someone you haven't heard of. She was a dancer, an educator, and an activist for Black, lesbian, and feminist rights. But as a dancer first, so at the age of 14, she decided she wanted to be a classically trained ballerina, which is not something you start when you're 14. But by 16, she was already dancing the pivotal role of the Black Swan on Boston's Hancock stage, 60 years before Misty Copeland danced as the first black ballerina on a national stage, in a national audience. Her mother wasn't exactly thrilled with her choice of being in ballet. Her mother told her that our people need doctors, lawyers, and teachers. But her mother's an interesting character too, very, very brave. As a teenager, her mother lived in St. Croix, and she wanted to move to America. And so her father gave her a goat. She raised the goat, sold it, bought a ticket, and moved to Boston as a teenager on her own. It was that kind of fiery spirit that led Angela Bowen to be one of the pioneers in ballet. It was not possible, though, to be hired on the Great White Way, Broadway. But my favorite quote of hers: "We knew they weren't going to hire us, but we auditioned over and over again anyway, just to be in their faces. It was our job." African Americans typically had to dance, if they wanted to, in Europe. And she at one point danced at the La Scala Opera House. But the floors were so uneven and old that there were splinters. And so Angela led a protest. She said they were going to boycott the next performance if they didn't do something. Her fellow performers said, "Don't do that, we'll lose our jobs." But that boycott threat meant that the very next day they changed the floors. But she ultimately came back to the United States and in Connecticut started a school of dance and theater and dance, and used that to bring Black history culture programs to public schools all around the state and teacher training programs. Though she felt called to activism, and so she, after about 20 years, closed her school and built a life, the rest of her life as an activist, as she said, a coalition building, gay and lesbian pride, the importance of owning your own life, and the intersections of racism, sexism, and classism. Angela Bowen died just a couple of years ago at the age of 82, but you can learn more about her. There's a film about her called The Passionate Pursuits of Angela Bowen. And I'll put a link in the comments so that you can find it for yourself if you find her story interesting. I do, and hope that it helps bring you a grateful day. Bye.